Alright, here's the review. For the first one, we're only going to find the volume. So go ahead and cross out surface area. We're not going to do that. Here's a composite shape. It has a cylinder attached to a cone. And we're trying to find the total volume of this composite shape. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the volume of the cylinder. The formula for volume of cylinder is V equals B times H. And B is the area of the base and H is the height. Since it's a cylinder, B in this case, the base here is a circle. So the area of a circle we know is pi r squared. And multiply by the height. Here the radius is given as 3 centimeters. So now all we have to do to find the volume of the cylinder is just to plug in the number. Pi radius is 3 square times the height. The height here is from base to base is 16. If you put that in the calculator, you'll get 452.4. And that's the volume of the cylinder. Now we're not done because we also have to find the volume of this cone. And then once we find the volume of the cone, we'll add it with the volume of the cylinder to get the total volume. Volume of cone. The formula is 1/3 base times height. B stands for area of the base. The area of a cone, or the base of a cone, is also a circle. So the area of the base, which is the circle, is also pi r squared. Okay, don't forget about the 1/3. So 1/3 pi r squared times the height. In this case, it gives you the slant height, but not the height. So we have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing length. So here we know is 3. The slant height is 15. So it'll be 3 squared plus b squared equals 15 squared. 3 squared is 9 plus b squared equals 15 squared is 225. Now to get b squared by itself, subtract 9 to both sides. You get b squared equals to 216. Square root both sides, you get b equals 14.7. So that's the height. 14.7 is the height. Now, just plug in the numbers for the formula. Is 1/3 pi. The radius here is 3 square. The height we found using Pythagorean theorem is 14.7. Put this in the calculator. You'll get 138.5. And just add these two volumes together to find the total volume. So 452.4 plus 138.5, that equals to 590.9. For the next question, all we're doing is finding the volume of this cylinder. So once again, volume of cylinder, the formula is just base times height. B stands for the area of the base. So in this cylinder, the base is a circle. So the area of a circle is found by using pi r squared. The height here is just the distance from one base to the other, so that's 12. The diameter right here is 3.5. So to find the radius, it's just 3.5 divided by 2. So the radius here is 1.75. Now we just plug it in the formula. Volume equals area of the base, pi r squared times the height. Put that in the calculator, you'll get 115.5. This one is a little bit tricky. Gotta do some conversion. Have a little typo here I want you guys to fix. It says Miss Yanis built a rectangular sandbox for her children, JP Smooth and Michelle, as shown below. If each 50-pound bag contained approximately 0.70 cubic foot of sand, which is the closest to the number of bags of sand that Ms. Yanis used to completely fill the sandbox. So first we have to find the volume. But to find the volume, notice how this is in 18 inches, this is 9 feet, 6 feet. So we have to convert the 18 inches into feet. And 18 divided by 12, you'll get that this is 1.5 feet. Now to find the volume of the prism is base times height. The base here and the bottom, the area of the base is just 9 times 6, and times the height is 1.5. So really for any rectangular prism, parallelogram, is just length times width times height. So 1.5 times 9 times 6. And you get that is 81 feet square. Oh, cube. 81 foot cube. So now we have to find how many bags. It says each bag is 50 pounds. So one bag contains 50 pounds. And for each bag, it's about 0.70 cubic foot of sand. So we're going to set this proportion. So now, this is the amount of bag we're trying to find. We'll call it X. And the total volume here is 81. If you cross multiply, you get 0.70x equals 50 times 81 is 4050. Okay, divide both sides by 0.70. 0.70 cancel out, you get x equals 5785.7. Now, to find the actual number of bags, we're going to divide by 50 because each bag have 50 pounds. So you divide this amount by 50, you'll get that it's 115.7. So about 116 bags. This problem here have a little typo I want you guys to fix. Instead of 9, it's supposed to be 8. Instead of 5, it's supposed to be 6. So now, it says that given the two similar cylinders, what is the scale factor of the surface area of the small cylinder to the larger cylinder? So once again, here's the note. Going from side ratio, right? It's A to B. Then to surface area, it's A squared, B squared. Volume is a cubed b cubed. So basically, if you have the side ratio, you can find the area ratio and the volume ratio. Here, 8 divided by 6 is 4:3 ratio. 12 divided by 9 is also 4:3. So here, the ratio, the similarity ratio is 4:3. Or you can even say 3:4. Now, from the side ratio or the similarity ratio, to get to the area, you have to square the numbers. So 4 squared is 16, 3 squared is 9. So you get a 16:9 ratio. And that is the answer, 16:9. For number 8, we're going to use the same concept, the side, area, volume. So first thing you want to do is write side, area, volume. Okay. Here it's given that the ratio of the area is 16:25. So you're going to write where area is, put 16:25. Here's the rule. From side to area, you have to square. Okay? From A, get A squared. B to B squared. So going backward, if you have area, right? If you have area and you want the side, you have to square root. We're going backwards. So here, 16. So square root of 16 give you 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Now, once you find the ratio for the side, you now can find the ratio of the volume. Right? Going from the side to the volume is basically cubing the numbers. So here, 4 cubed is 64. 5 cubed is 125. So here's the ratio for your volume. So set it in fraction form. To set up the proportion, set it equal to, here the larger figure is given. So the volume of the larger figure is given. So corresponding to the larger ratio, we're going to put that underneath. It's 500, and we're trying to find the smaller figure. So cross multiply, you get 125. X equals 64 times 500. That is 32,000. Divide both sides by 125. You get that X equals to 256. So the similarity ratio was 4:5. The area ratio is 16:25, and the volume ratio 64:125. And then the volume of the smaller figure is 256.